Most people do not fail at selling coffee mugs because the mug is bad. They fail because they are trying to sell a cup when they should be selling a reason to buy it. If you have ever looked at those simple mugs online with a funny quote, a cute design, or a niche joke and thought, wait, people are making money from this, the answer is yes, they are, but not because mugs are magical, and not because they got lucky. They make money because they understand something a lot of beginners miss. A coffee mug is not just a mug, it is a gift, a mood, a joke, a tiny identity badge, and sometimes a "this is so me" purchase at 11:43 at night when somebody should have been sleeping instead of shopping. In this video, I'm going to show you how to actually make money selling coffee mugs, what kind of mugs sell best, where beginners waste time, how to stand out in a crowded market, and the one thing that matters more than having the prettiest design. Let's start with the truth. You are not really selling ceramic, you are selling emotion. That is the whole game. Nobody buys a mug because they were walking around desperate for one more thing to hold coffee. Most people already have mugs, too many mugs, cabinets full of mugs. Mugs from vacations, mugs from old jobs, mugs with chipped handles still somehow hanging around, like they pay rent. So why do they buy another one? Because it makes them laugh. Because it feels personal. Because it looks like the perfect gift. Because it matches their job, hobby, pet, or weird little obsession. Because it says what they were already thinking. That is why selling mugs can work so well. A mug is simple, useful, giftable, and easy to personalize. It works for birthdays, office gifts, holidays, weddings, teachers, moms, dads, dog lovers, gamers, nurses, accountants, coffee addicts, book lovers, plant people, and about a million other niches. It is one of those products that looks basic until you realize how many stories it can carry. Now, there are a few main ways to make money selling coffee mugs. The first is print on demand. This is the easiest way for most beginners to start. You create the design, upload it to a platform or connect it to a store, and when somebody orders, a third-party company prints and ships the mug for you. That means you do not need to keep boxes of mugs in your bedroom, like a tiny, confused warehouse. The second is making and shipping the mugs yourself. This can give you more control and sometimes better margins. But it also means more work, more supplies, more packing, more breakage risk, and more moments where you realize shipping ceramic is basically mailing anxiety in a cardboard box. The third is selling custom mugs. These can be names, dates, faces, business logos, wedding themes, pet photos, family jokes, or niche sayings. Custom mugs can be powerful because people pay more for something that feels made just for them. If you are starting from zero, print on demand is usually the easiest door in, lower risk, lower startup cost, faster testing. And when you are a beginner, testing matters more than dreaming. Now here is where people get it wrong. They think the plan is to make a cool mug. No, the plan is to make a mug that a specific person wants to buy. That is a huge difference. A random mug with a nice flower and the word "smile" on it might look fine. But a mug that says something super specific for left-handed nurses who love iced coffee and hate morning meetings. Now you are getting warmer, not because it needs to be that exact niche every time, but because specific beats generic almost every single time. The internet is full of generic mugs. Funny quote mugs, cute quote mugs, good vibes mugs. You know the kind. They look nice, but they also look like everybody else had the exact same idea 5 minutes earlier. The money is usually a niche plus emotion. That means your best mug ideas often live in one of these buckets: humor, identity, gifts, or community. Homer mugs sell because people love giving a laugh. Identity mugs sell because people want things that feel like them. Gift mugs sell because they are easy, personal, and useful. Community mugs sell because people love belonging to a group, even if that group is just people who talk to their plants more than they talk to humans. So before you make a mug, ask one question: who is this for? If the answer is everyone, that is usually bad news. Now let's talk about what actually sells. Funny mugs can do well, but not just random jokes. Usually the jokes that work best are either super relatable or super specific. Work jokes, mom jokes, teacher jokes, cat owner jokes, hobby jokes, tiny little truths people instantly recognize. Gift mugs do really well because mugs are an easy yes. They are affordable enough to feel safe, personal enough to feel thoughtful, and useful enough to not become instant clutter. A mug for a nurse, a mug for a grandpa, a mug for a coworker leaving the office, a mug for a bride, groom, new mom, dog dad, best friend, or boss. Gift language matters a lot here. Personalized mugs can be even stronger because they feel one step more special. Add a name, a role, a date, a title, or a custom message, and suddenly the mug is not just a mug. It is their mug. Now, here comes the challenge. Coffee mugs are easy to sell, which means a lot of people try to sell them. That is the problem. The low barrier to entry is also the reason the space gets crowded fast. If you open a marketplace and search for mugs, you will see a mountain of them. Funny mugs, cute mugs, sarcastic mugs, a whole ceramic army screaming for attention. So how do you not get buried? You stop trying to win with the mug alone. You win with the angle. That means your title, your niche, your message, your image, your gift positioning, and your design style all need to work together. The mug is the product, but the angle is what gets the click. For example, funny coffee mug is weak. Funny mug for exhausted teachers is better. Funny teacher mug, gift for end of school year, is even better. See the difference? One is a mug, the other is a reason. This is also why search matters. People do not usually go online and type best mug in the world, please. They search by problem, person, or moment. Gift for nurse. Funny mug for co-worker. Cat mom coffee mug. Custom wedding mugs. Book lover mug. Retirement gift mug. That means your product needs to match the way people actually shop. And let's talk about design, because this is where beginners either do too much or too little. A lot of mugs fail because the design is messy. Tiny text, too many fonts, weird spacing, colors that fight each other like siblings in the back seat, or the opposite problem, a design so plain it looks like the printer gave up halfway through. The best mug designs are usually easy to read, quick to understand, and strong at a glance. Remember, people are often seeing a small image on a phone screen. If they need to squint like they're decoding a secret map, you already lost them. Simple can sell really well. Clear text, clean layout, one good joke, one strong theme, one emotional hit. That is enough. Now let's talk money, because this is where people get excited and confused. Yes, you can make money selling mugs. No, you probably will not get rich because you uploaded 3 designs and waited dramatically. This works better when you treat it like testing, not guessing. You make a few strong designs in one niche. You see what gets clicks, you see what gets favorites, saves or sales. Then you make more around what is already working. That is how real stores grow. Not by uploading 100 random mugs for random people and hoping the internet picks a favorite like it's a talent show. A smarter plan is to choose one niche first. Maybe teachers, maybe dog lovers, maybe gym people, maybe book lovers, maybe office humor, maybe nurses, maybe dads. Then make a small group of mugs that all speak to that audience in slightly different ways. That gives your shop a point of view. And point of view matters, because when a shopper lands on your page and sees more products that feel made for them, trust goes up. They stop feeling like they found one random mug. They start feeling like they found a shop that gets them. That is powerful. Now let's hit the part most people ignore. your photos and mock-ups. A mug can be amazing and still not sell if it looks boring online. Bad mock-ups kill good products. You need clean images, clear text, good lighting, and mock-ups that help people picture the mug in real life. On a desk, in a kitchen, in someone's hands, in a gift setup. People do not just buy products, they buy the feeling of already owning them. And if you are selling custom mugs, make the process stupidly easy. Keep it simple. Tell them exactly what they need to send. Name, date, phrase, photo, whatever it is. The harder you make customization feel, the more people will leave. Now, here is the key moment. The people who make money selling coffee mugs are usually not the ones making the best mugs. They are the ones making the clearest offer to the clearest buyer. That is it. Not the fanciest mug. Not the deepest mug. Not the mug blessed by the design gods. The clearest one. The one where the right person sees it and instantly says, "That's me," or "That's perfect for her," or "I need that for my co-worker right now." That is the sale. So if you want the simple path, here it is. Pick one niche. Choose one angle. Humor, gifts, identity, or personalization. Make a small batch of clear, readable designs. Use strong mock-ups. Write titles people actually search for. Test what works. Make more of the winners. Drop the weak ones. Repeat. And one more thing. Stop waiting for the perfect mug idea. Perfection is slow. Testing is fast. A mug business gets better when you learn what people respond to, not when you sit in your room trying to think of the greatest mug in human history. Because the truth is, selling coffee mugs is not about coffee mugs. It is about selling something small that feels surprisingly personal. That is why it works. That is why people keep buying them. And that is how a simple mug turns into real money.